Didi Bodeshi. Чеми му цели Джан кива, минда доктор, дан
Я нічого не розумію.
Садари доктор, арвіці.
Хто може мені допомогти цьому лекарству?
Утхарі, Родись, ратом,
Welcome to Bromberg and Associates, a translation agency bringing you the world of language solutions. I'm your host Lena. Whether you need an interpreter, a written translation, or any other language-related services, our team of professionals is here to assist you. In this short video, we would like to share some tips on how important it is to use professional translation services. The following are just a few of the mistakes our team of professionals can help you avoid. Please take a moment to view these scenarios, and at the end, we will provide you with information on how you can contact Bromberg and Associates. Thank you and enjoy! The number one mistake made in interpreting and translation is not using professional services. This attorney has 19 documents in Portuguese for a case that will be tried in 2 days. He needs to get these documents translated. Let's see how he handles this situation.
Keep the baby away from sick young goats. This is supposed to be mechanical specific. When passenger foot heave in sight, tootle the horn. Trumpet him melodiously at first, but if he still obstacles your passage, then tootle him with vigor.
Not a good idea. Any free machine translation is not a reliable source. Remember, you get what you paid for, in this case, content full of mistakes and gross mistranslations. Let's try this again. Translating documents correctly is very critical. In the court of law, it could affect the outcome of the case and someone's life.
Excuse me, miss, can I ask you to help me with something in my office?
Oh no, not the cleaning lady. Big mistake.
Can you read and translate this for me?
I can't read this.
Why not? It's in Portuguese.
Excuse me, sir, I'm Hispanic.
Don't y'all speak the same language?
No, we do not. Spanish and Portuguese are completely different languages. And plus, this isn't even my job to be translating documents, so...
I need to know if your wife has any pre-existing conditions. It is very important to know this because it could affect the outcome of the surgery.
Doctor, no English. Заикаюсь. Страшно заикаюсь.
Does anyone here speak Russian?
I'm Polish, but I took 4 years of Russian in high school.
What?
That's
great.
Yes.
Could you ask this man if his wife has any pre-existing conditions because it's a matter of life and death?
Что случилось у вас?
Я страшно заикаюсь. Ну, вы видите, только я приехал в Америку, чтобы подлечиться. Мне доктор нужен, доктор.
What did he say?
He said no.
That's it?
Doctor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Doctor.
When it comes to communicating a message from one language into another, Nothing can hurt your company more than a bad translation. Here are a few things to look out for when documents need to be translated or when getting an interpreter.
What do you mean you don't speak Cantonese? Didn't I say I wanted somebody that speaks Chinese?
Communicate all details to the interpretation company to get the most qualified interpreter for a meeting or an appointment. For example, while Mandarin is the most common language spoken in China, there are more than 200 languages spoken there. Hence, asking for a Chinese interpreter may not be enough to get a professional speaking the right language.
I just need the interpreter to translate the Polish into English. It's just video conferencing. They don't need to know what it's all about.
Provide as much background information on the project as possible. The better the interpreter translator is prepared, the better the final product will be. It is unrealistic to think that a professional translator or interpreter can just swing it.
Could you please explain this advice of rights form to my client?
The interpreter would be happy to interpret the form with you being present so you may answer questions Mrs. Petrova may have.
Just explain to her what it means. I got other stuff to do, man.
The interpreter is there only to interpret. Remember that. We at Bromberg & Associates hope that this video was both fun and educational, but most importantly, that it's going to be useful in your selection of language service providers. Nothing in the known universe travels faster than a bad translation, except maybe bad publicity. Do not let your company receive negative feedback due to poor translation or interpretation. So work with a professional company you can trust. Let Bromberg & Associates give you the language support you need. For more information, please contact us at info@brombergtranslations.com or call 313-871-0080. Thank you.